Alright, I'm on hole number 18 of the Skyline Cup tournament in the opening round of the Ricky division. Let's go to hole number 18. Alright, oh man, I love this hole. I want to get up into that little teeny shadow up there. I want to be anywhere between, if you're between that line and that line, anywhere in that spot right there, if you bring a Kingmaker and you have an upper developed sniper, even if you probably have a level 9 sniper, you will have, your red line will be right here. You'll have a little teeny window, and as long as you've got some kind of tailwind, any kind of tailwind, and can capture that little teeny window, you can start off on the green side. And I like to come out a little bit low and come back up to the hole, as opposed to engaging the hill and trying to come down, because gravity is such a big deal, because this hill is super steep. So I really like my chances on this hole of getting an albatross, and I've albatrossed it already today in my practice account, and I really like this hole. So I'm going to bring Kingmaker. I definitely want to bring my extra mile for the drive, but I want to bring my sniper, and it's a commitment. So if I don't make this shot with my drive, that sniper is going to hurt me. So I have to commit to making the shot if I'm going to bring a sniper. So if you're trying this shot with your clubs and you're short, you're in the first shadow, you can make it easily in the first shadow with a big dog by bouncing over, because a big dog has tons of topspin. It just doesn't have very good ball guide. So your chances of albie go down, but your chances of getting a guaranteed eagle are really high. Okay, so I want to be right on that verge, and it's going to blow it out in there almost a ring and a half. I want to put maximum curl, and I want to be rubbing up against the nubs. Isn't it perfect? I was rubbing up against those nubs down there at the bottom on the overpower. No needle speed increase, but what it did do is it gave me, I could tell I was rubbing on the nubs. I was shaking just a little, and that's the absolute perfect spot right there. That's right where I want to be. I'm right there at the beginning where that little shadow comes up. I'm on that side. That's the perfect spot. I mean, I got a nice window right there with my sniper. Now we should have played this hole enough that my opponent would know, like where they want to get. And this is the shot right here that a lot of people are going for. And this shot absolutely blows me away. I mean, why are you doing an overpowered shot? Especially the people that are bringing 3 power balls here. Why are you doing an overpowered shot when if you moved over to the right about 5 rings, there's a spot where you actually don't have to use any overpower at all, and you can actually hit the fairway and use the side spin and the curl of your club to get you over. Okay, there's my little window. Look how much window I got there. Awesome. Okay, I want to dial that in. Right into the hole. Okay, 3.2, 100% accurate club. 3.2. Trying to hit it perfect. Now I hit it great to the left. Now if I was going to hit it great to one side or the other, and it's still going to be great to the left. That was a great to the left. But it's never really going to go in. I mean, if I ever shoot a shot and it's great and it goes in, it's one of those shots where you had curl and you had all kinds of stuff in it and you had to do a bunch of stuff. Usually if it's one of those shots like that where you're just doing side spin, top spin, back spin, something in that nature, if you hit it, if you know how to use the wind, the force is with me and I'm one with the force. If you know how to use those wind rings. Now what I would do right there is I would try a max overpower power hook shot, and I would try and go for the green side, because there's no downside here on his part, and you might actually be able to get all the way over there. He was hoping I was going to make Albie. Missed it by just that much. All right, that was Eagle on hole number 18. Okay, he's got a Hornet, so this is a good news thing. And see how it is down here at the bottom, where it's almost straight at it. But if he moved that to the right, about 2 cuts of the green, the tip would drop a whole cut. Right now you're almost on line with the cuts, pretty close. But if you drop that, if you pulled that up a little bit, so the more you pull it up to the left, up on that green, the more it starts hooking to the right. And I don't want to bring that into play. So when I come at this green, I usually try and come at it just a little bit below the cup and try and left hand side spin it up the hill so that it runs a little flatter. All right, that was hole number 18, and we shot a 27 in the opening round. That's pretty fantastic. I was on fire on some of the holes. I shot a clean round, but I shot an absolutely clean round. There was no chip-ins. There was no having to do a save. I put myself in the right spot on every single hole. I laid up. I used my accurate stuff on almost every hole, not every hole. But the only wood that I've used so far is a sniper. So I've used accurate clubs, and I think there's only 1 or 2 holes that I'm using an extra mile, and the rest of it's all quarterback and accurate stuff. So you don't have to get them all, but if you can just go out and get a few. All right, that was the opening round of the Skyline Cup tournament in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.